Hi everybody, my name is Hannah Schaefer and my restaurant proposal is Veg'n Comforts. So the idea of Veg'n Comforts is the original first location was created out in Boulder, Colorado, just because it was a place where there weren't really any vegan options for anyone who kind of follows that lifestyle or even vegetarians. And so we really wanted to create a restaurant where anyone can come in and get really good food, and especially within the vegan category. And so what I decided to do was create a second location. So my second location is actually within Richmond, Virginia. This location that I found is a 1,979 square foot location, and it's minutes away from a lot of Richmond's biggest spots and a lot of the locations. So one of the biggest river places to go and hang out, 5 minutes away, the Monument District, Fan District, Carytown, all of that's going to be 10 to 15 minutes away. So it's a really prime location where all of these people who are going out and doing all of this really cool stuff can actually come back and enjoy this really good classic home style meal. So the location is a freshly renovated building that you can kind of see here, has a really nice clean front, and it's actually part of a project called Bring Back RVA, which is where they're kind of going through and gentrifying a lot of the areas that have been kind of run down, and so really bringing back a lot of these big areas. And so by choosing this location, I know that it's kind of helping to give back and sort of revamping and re-upping the parts of Richmond that were previously really run down. So getting this really nice, sleek, clean look inside of it is something that's going to be really good for the business, and kind of doing something that looks really good and really clean for all of this. So some stuff about Richmond. Richmond is a place that within the last 5 to 10 years has been revamping and kind of regathering itself and becoming a much more young place, where before it was just kind of mellow, a lot of older families, kind of people who have been there for a long time. And so now it's a place where people are really jumping into and really kind of becoming a part of. So with that, a few facts about the locals. The big 5 jobs that people do within Richmond is retail work, office clerks, registered nurses, food workers, and customer service. So a lot of this is kind of feeding back, giving back to people, and so just kind of these jobs where people are working with themselves to serve other people. So we kind of wanted to give back to that crew, kind of feed back into them, and really give really homey, good food, while also kind of still falling into the vegan category. With the student population, there are 2 really big colleges within the Richmond city limits, and that's Virginia Commonwealth University, VCU, and U of R, which is University of Richmond. Both of these are bringing a lot of students into the play, and it really has all of these people coming back, so it is a lot of younger generations kind of hopping back into Richmond. With that, some of the median details. There are 221,000 people within just the Richmond city limits. Granted, with Richmond, there's a lot of other counties directly around it. There's 5 or 6 big cities that are considered Metro Richmond, which makes the population a lot larger when you think about it. So within 20 minutes, you can get to all of these different areas, and it really takes the population and shoots it through the roof. With that, the average income is $42,000, with a household average of $60,000, and the average age is 33 and a half years old. So, taking a look at our menu, we have a lot of different items. We break them up into pre-games, which are the appetizers, main events, which are main dishes, after parties, which are the desserts, and the sips, which are the drinks. So with that, we have buffalo wings, which are a cauliflower base with a buffalo sauce. Pretzel bites with mustard cheese sauce, so those are going to have the nice little fluffy texture to them with the coarse salt on top. Nachos, and then a kale avocado salad. Our main events is a shepherd's pie, a pork sandwich, which the pork sandwich is kind of made with a jackfruit, which gives it that really nice meaty flavor, so it does kind of take that back. Mac and cheese, tomato soup with grilled cheese, a burger with mushroom shards, so it's a veggie burger with a lot of the mushroom flavor, so it gets a lot of the really earthy taste, and then a Cobb salad. For our after parties, we have a peanut butter chocolate cheesecake, creme brulee, tiramisu, and a lemon blackberry donut. As far as sips go, we do offer water, a coconut matcha latte, a Bailey's latte, a pomegranate sangria, and a healthy pink drink. So while we don't offer the sodas on our menu, just because we do kind of fall into the healthier categories, we do have different options for you to kind of go through. Now, speaking about these different items, we only had 3 items that were not stars. So all of our items were doing extremely well. The only three that need a little bit of improvement are the Cobb salad, the kale salad, and the pink drink. So with these, we just kind of need to re-engineer like how they're advertised, what we have in them, or what we can do, because they do have high profit, they're just not being ordered very much. Next thing, with entree sales, we had 2,128 entree sales, 1,848 appetizer sales, 2,296 dessert sales, and 1,568 beverage sales. So it is kind of cool to see that desserts were our largest item where items are being ordered. With that, our total sales in food was $57,176, and the total cost of sales was $19,241. So we do have a good budget there, especially when you consider that that's looking at everything monthly. With that, I do have a P&L coming soon. I do have to kind of go back and redo a lot of the work just because a lot of the stuff that was being used prior I don't have access to anymore. So I promise that is coming. But thank you so much, and thanks for listening to our presentation.